Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jose.
And I'm Emma.
And we are Mukbang. And today, we got us some, what are we going to call these?
Tortilla pizzas.
Tortilla lazy pizzas.
Hey, who you calling lazy?
I know, she's the one like cooking and shit. A little further back. That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Just messing with our Jimmy Rig setup here. Don't
mind us.
Don't mind us.
So this is mine. I've got pepperoni, mozzarella, obviously pizza sauce, mushrooms, garlic, olives, and I think that's it.
And I've got all of that, but with jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I get a little zesty and I put jalapenos on mine too, but not today. I was like, I don't want indigestion.
So yeah, we should definitely give a shout out to David Ropes. He's a longtime follower of our channel, definitely there since like day one. And he was the one who said, you guys should make these pizzas, and gave us a call. Well, actually FaceTimed. Yeah. And he showed us how to make them.
Yeah, and they turn out really good every time. We only recently started making them, but they're like really bomb, really good. And like, did you smell-o-vision it? Oh my God, it smells so good.
They're just like pizzas.
Mm-hmm. I put a little oregano on it too, on the top. Mm-hmm. Which I think drives home that pizza factor.
Yeah.
And I think the garlic, right? Doesn't the garlic, it kind of elevates it? I have San Pellegrino Essenza. I just got these at Costco. This flavor is dark Morello cherry and pomegranate.
It's fancy. And I just have a Diet Coke.
They have foil on the top, so that's how you know they're good. Actually, like, for the sake of comedy, can you please grab that one over there that you drank earlier? I noticed this when I got home today. Like, look at how he ravaged this can to drink this. Like, is that how you would think that you should drink this beverage? Like,
yeah, all of the, whatever.
You just couldn't.
Trying to get into it.
So weird.
Sue me. But yeah.
They're not as, like, spicy as normal seltzer waters are. Like, as, I don't know if you guys call it spicy seltzer waters, but, like, these ones, they're just, I don't know. Let me know if you've tried them. They're good flavor, but not spicy enough. Speaking of spicy, how's your pizza?
It's good. So yeah, she's made these now maybe like 4 times.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
And really good. So follow along with the video if you can, and make them because you won't be disappointed. So if you're gonna be disappointed, I had an appointment today to get COVID tested. And Emma has had COVID tests before, and so she's told me about, like, you know what they say about it, like, because the way they do it is they stick this, like, Q-tip up your nose, you know? And we had heard that it was, like, lightweight painful. And so Emma's done it before. She was like, you know what? I think they just blew it out of proportion. It's not painful at all. And so today I had an appointment, and I was like, this is going to be a breeze. Oh, my God. They literally, like, went up to my eyeball and then, like, moved it around. It was the weirdest sensation, and I was hurting for, like, a good 20 minutes afterwards.
You know what's extra weird, though? We both had COVID tests today, but, like, separate appointments. And he was with me for mine. It's, like, drive-through. Same medical center, but, like, a different location. The same medical office. And he watched me get mine done. And it's there was, like, boop, boop, like, only in this part of your nose, like, the part where you'd pick, you know? Like, it was not any further than that. That's our timer for our second round of pizzas. But yeah, so it's, and I've had it done tons of times. I've never had them go super far up. And then 2 hours later, he goes to the same medical center, but just a different location, and they swabbed his brain. Yeah. It's so strange. Have you guys had COVID tests, and, like, did they swab your brain, or was it just, like, the inside of your nose?
Yeah, no.
It's weird.
I feel like a different person. Like, I feel like I've been lobotomized. Anyway.
Shout out to Matt Foley in light of how many mushrooms I put on these pizzas. Just being passive aggressive.
Hell good.
So mushroomy. Do you guys like mushrooms? I love mushrooms. He loves mushrooms. There's two kinds of people in this world. I don't think there's anybody who's like, I'm okay with them. Like, it's like you either really, really like them or you can't stand them.
Yeah.
Karen doesn't like mushrooms.
She's missing out. Yeah, these will forever be good. And look at that. Yum yum.
It's like if you like thin crust pizza, like that cracker crust pizza, that's like the effect you get here. And you don't have to crisp them the way that I do before we put them in the oven, but why the hell wouldn't you? Because if you don't, I don't even know. It's going to be like soggy.
It gives you that extra something.
Yeah. That makes it crispy and like cracker crust type dealio. What do you call that? Napolitana style pizza? Is that what they call it?
Sure.
You should know. Well, I guess I should know too. So, what are your guys' like quick weeknight meal ideas? Because this is like, you guys saw how quick this was. It takes like 15 minutes to make these, you know?
When she's not cooking, I know nothing about the kitchen. So my go-to meals are like eggs with hot dogs. I mix it up. Or a cup of noodles. Those are my go-tos. I can make a mean sandwich. Give me some deli meats and some bread.
Why don't you ever make me a mean sandwich?
I'll make you a mean sandwich.
We had a subscriber say one time that you should make me a tuna sandwich because you said in one of our episodes that tuna sandwiches make themselves.
Tuna makes itself.
Yeah, tuna makes itself.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I need to see this self-making tuna happen.
It happens. Speaking of watching stuff happen, how about a little TV talk? Like we said, we've been busy trying to watch all of Netflix, all of Hulu, pretty much whatever content we can get our hands on, we've been watching. So we watched...
Yeah, we finished Netflix.
And recommend a couple of things. Queen's Gambit was really good. I think we watched it in like one sitting. Maybe a sitting and a half. But it was pretty... yeah, we were glued.
Yeah, it was a good one. I have to say, like, I'm not like really stoked about the way it ended, but I guess you could certainly say it wasn't predictable the way that it ended.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our second round pizzies. They're exactly the same, except for like mine has even way more mushrooms on it this time.
I feel like when I put the microphone up top here, I'm pretty loud, but whatever. It just looked weird when it was like on my belly button. But yeah, what else have we been watching?
Okay, so we just started watching this show. It's on it's a limited HBO series. It's 6 episodes. And it's put it on my napkin. It's called The Undoing, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah. It
has Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant. And
both looking weird as fuck.
I mean, I think Hugh Grant looks normal. Nicole Kidman, like, I mean, she looks like she's been mummified or something. She looks like she's been like preserved. Like, because when she doesn't move, like when she doesn't talk, she doesn't move, you're like, oh wow, she looks so young. Oh my God, Googling, how old is Nicole Kidman?
All over.
But then when she talks, you're like, oh wow. Like, I told Jose, I think I wouldn't be surprised if she only takes acting gigs that like have completely, like every scene just says like stares blankly. You know what I mean? Like she couldn't possibly take a role where it was like Kidman falls to the ground crying in anguish because like her face does not make those faces, you know? No hate, no shade. I mean, whatever. I would do that too if I had all that money. But I really like this show. I'm like, can't wait to like watch it tonight. We already watched 3 episodes, which is gross.
Only 6.
There's only 6. So we're gonna watch at least one more tonight.
Yeah.
He's not as big of a fan. Like he's kind of
slow moving.
But he kept falling asleep during it, and that wasn't because it was boring. It's because he sucks.
Yeah.
So, I think if he hadn't been falling asleep, he would have liked it more.
Could be.
But yeah, I really like
points.
it. Okay. Well, if you guys are into, like, it's like a thriller kind of like mystery type situation. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, check it out. Let us know what you think. If you're already watching it, definitely let us know what you think, because I'm really loving this show.
Or if you're looking for shows to sleep to, that's a good one.
Okay.
We also finished Fargo. And that one, we've said in previous videos, is a good one. All those seasons have never let us down.
Yeah.
That's a good one. The British Bake Off show.
The Great British Bake Off.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before.
Which we just finished season 2, and then we went into season 3, and it's a different judge.
Yeah.
And the two co-hosts, Mel and Sue, it's 2 completely different people now. So the only, like, remaining cast member is Paul Hollywood, the judge. And we just, like, can't get back into it. We're, like, we feel betrayed.
Yeah.
We're confused.
Big time.
It's just, like, cringy, and...
It used to be, and I think I've said this before in a video when we talked about it, it's, like, great background TV, but also just, like, feel-good television. And now you're just confused. Like, they really threw a monkey wrench.
Like, it seems like before, like, Mel and Sue, they weren't, like, food experts or anything, but it was, like, funny. They were, like, funny and kitschy or whatever. And then Mary Berry is very knowledgeable about food. And so now it just seems like the new host doesn't have as much knowledge, and it's just kind of like, so now you just have 3 new people on the show who don't seem to, like, have anything to do with food. The one guy's like a punk rocker. If you guys watch that show, let us know what you think. Like, should we keep watching it? Will we start to like the new cast members, or, you know, what's the deal? What are your feelings?
Yeah, let us know. And let us know what you guys are watching, because we love to have new shows, like, in the chamber, ready to go.
Yeah. We try to be those people that, like, when you tell us to watch something, we watch it. Really not for much other reason aside from the fact that TV is our only hobby at this point.
Yeah.
But all my friends are like, if I tell them to watch something, they don't. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, watch it. I'm telling you, what I wouldn't get this enthusiastic if it wasn't good.
Yeah. Still following the Connors.
Like
That's
Kath
a good
and
show.
Kim. If you guys haven't watched Kath and Kim, we're gonna watch, like, every season again at some point. It's one of the best shows I've ever watched.
And Lunatics.
Did we talk about it on the show yet?
I think maybe, but it's worth mentioning again, just because
we're probably gonna rewatch that.
Yeah, if you ignored us the last time, watch Lunatics.
Is that one on Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Lunatics was really good. That was a Jose find. So I love olives on my pizza, and I love mushrooms.
This is hitting the spot big time.
I know.
Like, it's been a while since we've had pizza. Well, no. We got together for Emma's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it was my mom's birthday. They have the same birthday. And my mom was turning the big 60. And so we got together, like, outside, like, responsible adults, you know?
Just immediate family only.
And we had some Little Caesars pizza. Well, because we had, like, some Mama's pasta.
But yeah, we did.
That we talked about in the last video.
To be clear, his sister bought Little Caesars pizza for the children, but we also ate it. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we were at the kids' table. So.
And it's pizza.
And I had never had Little Caesars before.
It's good, huh?
It's good.
Next time, Pizza Hut or Domino's.
But yeah, that was a fun time. We were definitely just going to, like, celebrate Jose's mom, because, you know, it was the big 6-0, and for me it was just like the big 1-9.
Exactly.
Just kidding.
Barely legal.
And but then his sister, like, had got me a little cake too, and then when we were gonna sing to their mom, she like insisted I go up, and so they sang to me too. That was nice. I was surprised.
It was nice and chill and mellow, and they have 2 dogs, so we brought our 2 dogs, and so there were 4 dogs running around, and it was pretty sweet.
AKA heaven. I'm just picking at my pizza because I just want the mushroom. Do you want some of mine?
Yeah. This is hella good.
I put a ton of mushrooms on mine, but I still wish I had more. So my birthday always falls sometime around Thanksgiving, and so like for some reason it's like I feel like I always end up kind of dragging it out. It's like Thanksgiving, and also, oh, it's Emma's birthday coming up, so let's celebrate it too. And then it's like, oh, the next day, like, oh, Emma's birthday is still coming up, so let's celebrate her birthday again. So I kind of just like mooch off like having a holiday-ish birthday, and I just celebrate my birthday like as much as possible. And so I took a few days off around my birthday, and we just kind of like did whatever the hell we wanted for like a few days.
Yeah.
And that included going to Half Moon Bay one day, which was Jose's idea. It was a lovely idea. And we went to this place that we've never tried before because it's like super touristy and it's always like an insanely long line. But because it was like a weekday, like a random day, we got there and we like barely had to wait. And it's like a really well-known fish and chips place. It's called Barbara's Fish Trap. So we shared an order of fish and chips. We shared a crab sandwich and a little cup of clam chowder. The food was really good.
Hella good.
Both of us were a little underwhelmed by the crab sandwich, but the fish and chips were super good, and the clam chowder was also really good.
I just feel like every crab sandwich I've had, it's like bland.
It's like a crab sandwich.
Know what we're doing wrong.
Yeah, where do you get a good crab sandwich? They have a really good one at it's called AT&T Stadium, or did they change it again? Is it somebody else's stadium now for the Giants here in San Francisco? They have a really good crab sandwich there. They basically make like 2 pieces of garlic bread and then put like crab inside of it. It's hella good. Yeah, and then like just another day we kind of just played like tourists in our own city, and we went down to Union Square and we saw the like the big beautiful Christmas tree that they have there, and we just like people watched. We did like a big walk with the dogs and saw the Christmas decorations, and then we just like got a couple of beers and sat in Union Square like along with all the hobos.
Yeah.
and just like people watched and like made fun of people. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto and you just see the people doing crazy things, just like, you know, the non-playable characters that run around.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah. It was fun though, because, you know, living in San Francisco, it can be like intimidating, you know, because there's so much going on all the time. There's so much traffic. There's so many people. There's so many tourists. And sometimes, I mean, I've said this before, it can take the fun out of it a little bit, because you're just like, I don't want to weather the baloney to get anywhere, you know. But I mean, thanks COVID, no, not really.
I was
not
gonna
thanks
say,
COVID.
so in a twist of events,
yeah,
COVID brought the fun back.
for us, like social anxiety cases. But yeah, I mean, it's not unwelcome that people are staying in and also like vacating the city. Like,
yeah,
it makes it more tolerable for me. Nonetheless, we, you know, obviously are not trying to make light of a very serious issue. So, but yes, we had a really good time, and I guess maybe I'll let Jose finish my slices off camera, because
I don't want to look like a complete beast.
Yeah. I might be saving some room for like a piece of chocolate or something.
So yes, try these, make these. You're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
These were tortilla pizzas. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hello, consider subscribing and maybe telling your friends about us. If you didn't like the video, just give it a thumbs down. Let us know in the comments. Stop it already. It's no longer fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't care about anything that you're eating or watching on TV.
Yeah. Did you see how good the dogs were today, though?
Well, I did
They're
give.
like
I gave Teddy hydrocodone, but to be honest, to be clear,
prescribed.
it's his for his cough. So he has to have it, but it makes him tired. So mom hack.
Medicate them. Thank you for watching. As always, we have more videos coming out. We will be
Mukbanging.